This episode was deep as hell. This is season 1, episode 15 of The Rising of the Shield Hero. So the episode starts off in a flashback with a young Raphtalia having a conversation with her friend Rafina about marriage, and then one of the waves of catastrophe happens. Well, back to present times, Edal is still on his knees begging for his life while Raphtalia has her sword to his throat, and Raphtalia reveals who she is to Edal. Edal recognizes her and says that he actually saved her and the villagers by imprisoning them, right? She ain't having it at all. She gets ready to deal him that final blow to kill him, but now Fumi talks some sense into her. She decides to let him live, and Edal grabs a sword and they start going back and forth. Edal grabs Raphtalia's injured arm. She drops her sword, but she grabs her mana sword. Stabs that boy in the stomach. He falls back, goes through a window, lands on the ground. Well, Reichknot thanks Naofumi for saving him. Melty heals him, and Raphtalia has another flashback with her rallying the villagers to rebuild their village. Remember, those knights came through, ransacked the village, destroyed the village, so she rallied up all of the demi-humans in the village to rebuild it, and then more royal knights show up and imprison them, right? Well, back to present times. Raphtalia, Naofumi, Philo, and Melty, and Reichknot, they go to the prison where Raphtalia and the demi-humans were being held at, and she used to get whooped by Edal, her friend Rafina. She ends up getting sick. Raphtalia ends up getting sold to the slave trader, and then it goes back to present times again. That was a flashback. Well, Raphtalia ends up finding her friend Keel and updates him on her life, and then she finds Rafina's remains, and she starts getting depressed, getting down on herself, calling herself weak, and she's not worthy of being on Naofumi's side. But Keel and Naofumi restores her confidence. They leave the prison and they find the demi-humans still rioting, and then they find Edal removing the seal to unleash this monster to destroy Naofumi. The monster gets unleashed, and it's this huge T-Rex, and the first thing that he does, stomps on Edal. That boy is cooked, smashed to smithereens, and I'm glad. Now, that was the end of the episode, y'all. Oh, yes, it was. I cannot wait to see what they do when they have to go against this T-Rex monster, but we gonna find out in the next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.